Hi there, I'm filming in landscape mode just for you. Because I could film like this and have my face fully in the frame, and it's easier to hold the phone in this way to fit me in the frame right. But, you know, I'll film in landscape mode. So, here's a story about a lovely lady. No, there's a story about a woman from Tennessee, who is being charged with child neglect for just one day making her daughters walk to school 3 miles. Because they were continually missing the bus, and she was tired of it, and she wanted to discipline them in some way. And it was a 44-degree day. It's not like it was super cold or anything. But she's being charged with child neglect. And she was even driving somewhat nearby in case, to try to make sure that they were safe. But nope, child neglect. And we got all of these, I don't know what you'd call the people that's, you know, in comments that would be like, that's terrible, she should never have done that to her kids. That's just abuse. Abuse? It's abuse to have someone walk to school. You know, I'm going to sound like one of those people. I had to walk to school uphill both directions in the snow. Well, you know, I didn't have to ever walk to school in really nasty weather. But the buses never came close enough to where I lived in middle school and high school. And in elementary school, it was just down the street, so it's not like even a thing. But in middle school and high school, the buses never came close enough to the house to make it worthwhile. And when it did, you know, if I did walk about a mile, my high school and middle school were 3 miles away, about that too. So if I did walk a mile to get to the bus, then I'd have to wait for the bus to go through all of the places. It's just like, well, that takes about as long as it would if I just walked. So I prefer to just walk. I mean, I had a choice. I could have taken the bus and done that, but I didn't feel like waiting on the bus for that long. So, and then if the weather was really nasty, I'd get a ride. I mean, but this whole thing seems to be coming from this mindset that's becoming more and more common, and it's just like, how are these kids supposed to function later in their lives? You know, there are no winners or losers when playing any sort of games. It's everyone's a winner. Here, have your participation award. You know, reset the scores if one team makes too many points. And now you can't discipline your kids. It seems in really any way now. I mean, I understand, you know, don't beat your kids. But this is, I don't understand. What kind of discipline is allowed now? Or is discipline not allowed? You just let them do anything they want, and then when they get to college, they get to treat people like what you're seeing at colleges now. I am scared to see what this country is going to be like in 10 years. If we even survive that.